And that's when I said, you ain't got no shoes.
You ain't got no shoes.
Right?
Welcome back to another episode of the Harbor Site. It is just Johnny and I. Everybody, Johnny?
Just Johnny.
Yay! Can you do like the little kids like clapping
When they go,
audio
yay!
clip? Yeah, and then every time Johnny's introduced. This capper is at ship on site, holding the fort down. We'll leave it at that. This, oh man, Marine Corps is taking a hit constantly. So a couple days ago, a couple Marines were arrested for which originally was human trafficking and drugs, and I was just like, oh my god, what is happening here? So originally I thought they were like, I don't know, I was thinking even worse than what it is. I mean, it's still bad, but currently 19 service member, 18 Marines, and then one sailor one corpsman has been arrested and charged with human smuggling and drugs.
Drug probing.
Drug probing. And what it actually is they've been recruiting military service members to basically be, what are they called, coyotes?
Yeah.
Coyotes and running people back from Mexico.
It's a human smuggling pyramid scheme.
Yes, it is a human smuggling pyramid scheme. But
it's bad.
And they're all from the same unit, so it looks like, I don't know. I don't know if it's a ring or what it is. I don't think that these junior Marines and Camp Pendleton are the masterminds behind Good. Film a podcast now. Is that a flashback of the Nick and Johnny sack?
Yeah, how's it feel?
How the tables have turned.
Right?
So, I don't think that not that I'm not saying that there's not smart junior Marines out there, but at that age and time and connections, I don't think there's like some Lance Cooley out there or actually we could probably say Lance Criminal.
At this point, yeah.
That's running a human trafficking coyote ring, bringing people in from
that's a
Mexico.
big step for
anyone
to do.
According to one of the articles here, basically two Marines were originally arrested, and then to date, as far as what I'm reading, is 19 service members have been arrested, 18 Marines and one Navy corpsman who all served in the same unit.
Mm-hmm. Did you see that their ranks go from E2 to E4?
Which makes sense.
That's it.
And it says that they were like getting paid anywhere from $500 to $1,000, and then no need to cross into Mexico. So basically, they would just on the receiving side picking these people up and then driving to a McDonald's or some public location, and then you're out.
Yeah.
And for the people running this, there's really no risk. They said a lot of times some people don't get paid, and they'll say something like, hey, we'll double up next time if you do another run. They're trying to constantly get another runs, which is a pretty classic technique for anybody that's running a criminal ring for drugs or guns or anything. They're always trying to get like, I'm out. I'm this is the last run that I'm doing, and they're like, oh well, actually no, it's not. We own your ass now. And what are you gonna do at that point? What are you gonna complain?
I mean, all the stuff they have on you at that point, there's nothing you could do. You can't go.
I'm gonna go
away.
Complain to the cops that I got stood up for $1,000 for bringing.
Also, I was involved. I'm an accomplice, so yeah, put me in there too.
But of course, it looks like two guys got arrested, and then they started to sing like some songbirds, which you should have took that shit to. Snitches get stitches, man.
And end up in ditches.
Yeah.
Or in federal court.
You just
either
you
or.
just take that to the grave. But I guess they snitched and they picked up a whole ring. There's no telling where this is going to go. I know what Johnny's going to say.
What?
We have to go back to war.
Let's go back to war.
That's the reason why Marines
are bored. Look at this. Look at this story.
Marines
don't know what to do with themselves. Because right now they're going to formations to be like, if you're a Lance Corporal, you need to go to Corporal's course, and you need to learn how to drill properly, all your Marines. And all the Marines are like, what the hell, man? I just want to shoot some guns, you know.
Do
and
something
then they're told
exciting.
they can't do that, and then they have to watch their language, and they can't go out and drink anymore, and then they get their limo secured. And what are they supposed to do? I mean, you train these guys to go, you know.
I guess join a criminal ring.
They go to, but they learn all these tactics.
There's no war, so let's just join a criminal ring.
But in reality, like, you can take it that dark side. Like, we're trained to do stuff in that way. So, like, if you're not using these talents and skills that you were taught.
Well, if you look at, and this kind of happened, it kind of reminds me of, did you ever see Dead Presidents? Mm-mm. Really? Did you see Dead Presidents?
Yeah. Was that a show?
It was a movie.
A movie?
It was a movie about Recon Marines. I thought it was freaking excellent. It was a team of Recon Marines, and the ones that came back from Vietnam ended up being, they were basically bank robbers, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
No.
But they used their skills as, you know, they came back from Vietnam. There wasn't much going on. There wasn't much opportunity, and especially for, you know, in that generation.
They were hated.
They were hated,
Nobody
right?
wanted to help them, yeah.
Because of the social climate of the age, and they ended up using their skills and became bank robbers. So it kind of, I think that there was, obviously that's a movie and it's fake, but there was a lot of criminal activity within the military back post Vietnam because of the infrastructure that was in place and the people, especially in the support world. You know, obviously, like the infantry guys are out in the field and they don't know, but the guys that were doing logistics and flights and flying and doing what was that, embarkation? It was the red patchers.
Yeah.
Embarks. Yeah, whatever that.
Well, they're submarine door gunners.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. They shoot guns from the submarine.
But this was an issue that happened there because they learned the infrastructure and they were like, oh man, we can bring like heroin and all kinds of stuff back from, you know, and weed and back from Vietnam and sell it. And they were using like the military industrial complex to
people that can cover their own ass.
Right.
Like they were able to do it. Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I don't know if it exactly correlates, but yeah, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, what was it, E2 to E4 you said?
E2 to E4s.
E2 to E4s, they don't make much money. I mean, that's like
as
poverty.
much as people think.
No, that's poverty.
That
like they're in poverty
PFC
level.
is rolling in cash. Like Mr. The Scrooge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where he dove into
the coins.
That's like not what PFCs do in their spare time.
Yeah, so if you're a junior enlisted with a family, you qualify for food stamps and WIC. Or you did in my day. I don't know if that's still current, but I know that in my day you qualified for like WIC and food stamps and all that kind of stuff. So I would imagine, you know, they're still not getting paid that much, and you know, so they're trying to pick up a little extra cash.
Yeah, PFC with dependents is $1,100.
In California?
Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
Doesn't matter. I mean, your BAH is going to be a little bit
BAH
more.
will be higher, but yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I get it. They're trying to pick up some beer money. They're like, what? How's it that bad? I go down there, I pick up a van of people, and I drop them off.
$600 every other week.
Yeah.
Why would you not want to find some way?
It makes sense, but there at some point you have to, you know. And I am a former criminal myself, so I've been on both sides of this. But the risk comes into play. It's like, sure, you can do those things, but you're gonna pay the price. I mean, you get busted
sooner or later.
Yeah, you're gonna get caught, and I did, and I paid my price. But you're gonna get caught, and then what? Your whole life is jacked now, and you've got to work really freaking hard to rebuild that.
Better put that money in savings.
No, I'm sure they're gonna confiscate it.
They are,
Like think about like fines and lawyers and like, oh my god, man.
Cash
like,
under the mattress.
Yeah, just better go bury something out in the desert.
It sucks though.
So, and then there's another thing that like, and of course the Marine Corps, I imagine the Marine Corps is going to slam these guys because the Marine Corps is so worried about their precious image from the, you know, U.S. population that I imagine these guys are going to get made examples out of.
Very much so, yeah. The federal court's going to take a hold of them real quick though.
Yeah.
Because that's just
But that's what
damn
sucks.
near
If you don't know, for those watchers, like if you're a Marine and you get in trouble outside of off base, not only do you get charged like in the regular court system, but you also get charged in the military court system, which is under the UCMJ.
Yeah.
So you kind of get double.
There's no such thing as double jeopardy. Your Fifth Amendment's right is completely gone.
Oh yeah.
So you don't have the right to remain silent. You don't have the right to not be tried twice for the same crime. Like, if you get a ticket off base, you get tried off base in the county court and on base court.
Yep.
And even though you were found innocent off base, on base still can find you guilty.
Right.
Because it's their own court.
And they can take your money, and they can take your rank. They can, even if they wanted to throw you in the brig, they could throw you in the brig.
Without trial, too. Because you're a DOD. It's a big thing.
So, I don't know. We'll have to follow this a little bit closer, but I don't know what's going to happen to these guys. I don't know if any of them's been actually charged. Has anyone actually been?
So I was reading, it says 2 Marines, I can't read. Right. I'm seeing it. I saw it. Oh, arraigned in federal court. So,
but they've not. Nobody's been actually found guilty, so we don't know what the numbers are.
No, 2 more Marines also allegedly involved in the smuggling operation are already being prosecuted in federal court. So yeah, everyone's in prosecuted. Like, they're being prosecuted. But right now, I don't think anyone has actually been.
I would be like allegedly. Allegedly, I did this.
Right now, it is. It's being investigated. I mean, there's no. I mean, you have the right for innocence before proven guilty. So right now, they're just alleged crimes, which is all in here.
And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people, a lot of names being pulled into. Like, there might be guys that even knew about it, and they're probably getting yanked into it too. And they're like,
"Oh, I bet S1 is shaking in their boots right now." Like all those admin guys,
the administrative
section. The admin guys. Oh man, they're probably like, "I overheard. I'm dead." Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
Have we looked? Do you know anything about the unit?
I don't. I
didn't see anything about the unit either.
Just the guys that were there, but they're all in the same unit, and they're all from Camp Pendleton.
They're in 1-5.
Is that what it was? 1-5.
1st Battalion, 5th Marine Regiment.
I wonder what their MOSs are.
Yeah, me too. Well, Corpsman, we know his.
Yeah.
But they're not releasing the newly arrested names until later. So.
I wouldn't want my name released either.
They released some of them.
Did they?
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple here
Well, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I'm not going to say.
I'm not throw anybody's under the bus.
I mean, you can go online and look it up. I'm just saying that they got the lieutenant's name in here that is speaking on their behalf. They got a lot of.
Here's my thing: is I get the picking up some extra cash, but there are so many different ways to make extra money, and I think that it's probably it was just easy, without having to work hard. But there's so many ways to.
So I'm sure this happened because one of those Marines was from the border-ish, on the American side of the border, and knew something going on, and said, "Hey,
connected in
we should go down here on 4th of July leave and check some stuff out." I mean, it's probably been happening for a while. They've probably been doing this for a little bit. Yeah. We'll find out later on, but. And then
there's actually the corporal that started it 2 years ago, and he's just been creating a little ring.
Yeah, he probably drives a nice Mustang and all that boot stuff because he's still. Yeah. Anyway, I still think it's. But
my thing is there's young kids out there, and these guys if they get hammered, I mean their lives could be jacked up for decades to come.
PFC, he's probably 19 years old.
Right, and they're gonna be it's going to be 2 decades. How are you
going to recover?
Yeah, it's going to be 2 decades of recovery.
Yeah.
When all you could have done was either flip stuff on eBay or Amazon or day trade or... I mean, there's a million freaking ways to make money,
there
right?
are a lot. Trying to get meritoriously promoted, I don't know, and then get out. I mean, just...
Go to school. Yeah, why aren't you going to school? And I don't know, man.
There's a lot of ways, but I feel like somehow, some way, Marines in the barracks... have a little bit too much to drink and then talk it over and decide on something and then end up doing it.
So here's if you're a young guy or woman listening to this, it's not worth it. The quick buck, the quick and fast easy buck.
Sell a kidney.
Is no Jesus, Johnny.
No. All right, don't do that then. I don't know.
I'm gonna start with plasma like you did instead of go straight. Why are we jumping straight to selling?
Well, I would have. I just didn't know where to go. Where do you sell a kidney?
Black web, dark web.
I tried. You can't go in the dark. Who's gonna cut it out? I'm gonna cut it out. You gotta go to a doctor.
Let's go meet somebody on the dark web and be like, oh, I got this guy.
Yeah, I got a kidney guy. Need a kidney, need to give a kidney, I got you. But there's other ways other than human smuggling.
Like hard work.
And drug probing.
Yeah.
There's like other ways to go about.
And I've known guys, when I was in the
money.
recon community, I've known guys that, and I wish I would have hustled in the military. I was too busy doing other things. But, which we'll not talk about on this channel. But I was doing other things. But there was guys that had side hustles and like were trading, was it farm stocks? They were trading futures.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were trading futures. I mean, all kinds of little things, side little gigs.
I know a couple guys that had jobs. Like other jobs.
A lot of dudes in California have.
Yeah, they would leave
jobs
at 16:30, 1700, and go to work at ShopRite or
right.
I bounced at the sharpshooters in Jacksonville.
Yeah, there's a lot of dudes
that
bounce, but there's a lot of legit ways to make money without having
responsible things. Like,
hardworking,
honest American type.
Which is not going to leave you 2 decades of, recovery. Anyways, it's sad. I'm sad for them. I'm sad for their family, and I can't imagine being in that unit right now with everything that's going on. Could you imagine?
Can you imagine being innocent in that unit too?
Ugh.
Because all those guys are being treated as if every single one of them's guilty.
Yeah.
Like late formations, like always being watched. Libo is definitely secured for every single person there.
Yeah.
People who have no idea what was going on, and now they're suffering as if they did the crime.
Well, what do you think? Like, drop us a comment on below. Support the channel. We really like this harbor site thing.
It's fun.
And, it's
I
fun.
learn things.
Yeah, there's like the other channel, the main channel is like is a good, I don't know, it's more of my like life and the business and filmmaking, and this gives us an opportunity to like kind of do some podcasting and just generically talk about subjects that come up that people request. This is the reason why we talk about this, is because a bunch of you guys asked what our thoughts were, and overall my thoughts are it's sad. It's sad. I wish you guys I wish people would not do what I did, and just work harder. I don't know. Anyways, subscribe, share this, like it, hit the thing, do all the things, the bell, and that's it. We'll see you next week on the harbor site. Thanks, guys.